Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. I am the Orange Genius, but you may call me Eric. And I'm not sure where we exactly left off. This is a new recording session for me, so I have to fiddle around with the things again so I know where I'm at. I think we just finished up the thing with the tower. We just went there with the news guy and now I'm not very sure what to do. But we probably didn't leave off in front of the guild for nothing. Oh, Stell and Joshua. Shira, what are you doing here? This is a rare occasion. You're usually out and about. I just finished the jobs I took over for your father, and I was reporting to the guild. So you finished your load too, huh? Somehow or other, I guess. I heard from Aina that you guys aren't doing so too bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through to train the two of you amounted to something. Tee, we're grateful too. Well, I guess we'll report in as well then. Go ahead, let's hear what you've done. Reported about escorting the reporters. Received payment for the liberal media. Up to 42 BP now, whoa. Advanced to 7th class, received Eagle Vision Quartz as a perk. Good work, you two. How about you, Charizard? Don't you think they've done a fine job? For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job. But you shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work. Especially you, Stell. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it already. Great work, all of you. I'm surprised that we were able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if we'll be able to relax for a bit now. I don't know. I can imagine that the downtime might be a bit of a drag. Well, that won't be a problem, since there are plenty of other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters. It's been a while since I've been able to take a break. Alright, it's time for my reward. I'm going to drink until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you two join me as well. We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourself? Oh, so what you're saying is that you're turning down my invitation? You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus dance like a maniac and try to strip in public. Agreed. It's pretty embarrassing. Charizard, just where do you think you're going to take these underage kids? Come on, the alcohol is what makes things entertaining. But if you're so against coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yep. Instead, I'll just have Joshua make up for your absence. Why me? Shira? Now hold on a minute. Joshua, you look like you'll make a fine companion. Whether we are talking booze or something else behind the closed doors, I'll help break you in. Break me in? Alright, you big pervert, Joshua. What are you drooling like that? It's not what you think. Well, we've got a major problem. Mayor Claus? Estelle, Joshua, and Charizard, I'm glad to see you. Saved by the bell. What's wrong, sir? And why are you in such a hurry? This is terrible. My home, disaster, it's gone. What? Alright, calm down, Mayor Claus. Take a deep breath and let it out. Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed, like I was out. While I was out. What? That's not being calm at all, Estelle. I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home, It was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door, so I looked around and the rooms were in a state of great disarray. Wait, what about your wife and leader? Don't worry, they're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic room. That's a relief to hear. It's lucky that no harm came to anyone. I won't let us get anywhere just sitting around here. So, could you take us to the crime scene, Mayor Claus? Absolutely. I appreciate your cooperation. Wait for me, I'm going too. Good idea. We may be able to be some help. Well, if you insist. Ena, we'll be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you hear anything come up, if you have anything come up, just toss it on Ridge's shoulders. I'm sure he's just relaxing at the bar anyway. Yes, I'll do that, and everyone, be careful. Wow, this place is an absolute mess. The crooks really tore through here. Look at the safe! The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty, the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry, especially after having you go to all the trouble to bring it here. It's not you who should be apologizing. It's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house? The other rooms are for the most part appear to be have been left untouched. They are about as messy as the attic room in which my wife and Lita were locked up in. Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is? I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you to check out the inside of the house. You mean like an on-site investigation? Are you sure we are up to the task? Since we are all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover the most ground, no? Alright, we'll see what we can do. Be prudent and accurate. Alright, Mayor Claus, how about we talk in private? In the whatever. Sure, now where to begin? Goodbye, talking in private like that now. An on-site investigation, huh? I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach. How about we start in this room? And let's not forget to ask for witness statements from the other residents. Sounds like a plan. This is just a clutter box, right? It's empty as well. Whoa. This music is kind of unexpected. The box lock looks like it was burned off. The criminals may have used an horrible gun. Oh, speaking of horrible gun, we've got this guy, blind information. What does eagle vision? It's Earth, huh? 3 times and 2 times the silver. Which is Mirage? I think that is Mirage. Can see enemies from a distance. Ooh, that's nice. That's very good, actually. Blind action. I like both of these, but I don't want to give it to Estelle because I like her setup right now. EP cut. That's really good too. I don't think I need cast. I really like her setup. I need the heal on her. Yeah. I'm gonna take action 1 out of it. Oh, that's the one. Okay, I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna put blind right here because I really enjoy the blind. Although it really does not. Oh, now I'm missing my other attack, aren't I? I had the... Oh no, I didn't have something else here, did I? Oh, Anti-Sept and Hellgate is what I had. What's Hellgate? Stagnates enemies' vital activities. Faint 20%. Oh, that seems like such a good attack, though. Wait, that is because I have that vision now. Ooh. Area S. That seems real strong. And that is what I had before. Temporary prevents the casting of arts. Hellgate is a magic that requires 4 time gems, 2 of those, and 1 mirage. Wow. It's really hard to get, actually, if you're not reading through the entire book that has all the things listed. Okay, I hope this is gonna be good. Again, now this chest, I don't want to be... I already did that. Okay, here. It's just like the mayor. It is just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this. It looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either have no idea about the value of the books, or they were after something else. Oh yeah, same dialogue tree here as well. Probably here as well, but oh no, that's not a thing I can investigate, is it? Ooh, this is though. There are several documents inside the drawer. They don't appear to have been disturbed. They seem to be documents of regarding Roland's city government. The fact that these are as they are suggests that there was no political aim involved. This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this. It looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered around the room. It seems kind of senseless to have done all this. This pot's been tipped over, but there's nothing inside. It looks like it only tipped over after being hit by something with force. The gift that we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... those crooks are not gonna get away with this. It doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it. Or... could they really have cracked the combination? It's not impossible, but I imagine that it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess is that they figured out the combination using a much simpler means. What do you mean by simpler means? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. A powder like that would have absorptive properties, and due to its fineness, it would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. Alright, and... now let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder on the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. This would be one way to know which buttons were pressed. Now wait a minute. Wouldn't they still not know the order in which the buttons were pressed? That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crooks could press the buttons in order, starting from the least luminescent. It might be a little more difficult if there were duplicate numbers, but the crooks should be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they are. That makes sense. Joshua, are you a genius or something? Okay. That's just basic knowledge. Anyway, let's check out the buttons. Where'd I put this blue light? Just as I thought, powder was used. Now there's no doubt in my mind that this safe was opened using the same method I just explained. Alright. Now the big question is, who dusted the buttons with that powder? We know it may have to at least be someone who visited the residence. Right. Now figuring out who that is, that's going to be the tricky part. Who was here that we know of? Last time we were here, when we delivered this thing, there was this little, like, priest, nun. I'm gonna call her a nun. She looks like the type we would eventually have in our party and that would stand in the back and heal us all the time. So I'm gonna call her a nun. She was here. Remember her. And the wife and kid? I think so. There's something outside here. Oh. Look, there are some marks on this railing. You're right, and they're fresh too. Looks like something metal dug into the wood. I think to climb this from the outside. The maid. I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? That means this wasn't a one-man job. How many people were in the group? I'd probably guess about 3 or 4. Oh, that reminds me, one of them was short. It might have even been a girl. Ooh. Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent towards us. Is there anything you noticed in particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to tell you about any specific features. That reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel, and there were just the 2 of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. Yeah, it's not like they had a grappling hook or something. They probably had a grappling hook. Okay, the attic. Something in the attic. Oh, there is. An odd leaf. Huh? What's this? Survey's leaf. Don't you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not the type that grows around here. You're sharp, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It was probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking up everybody. So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? I heard when you stand still, it makes you invincible. Okay, anything in the cellar? The wine cellar. No chef? No nothing? Okay. I might have, aside from that, I think I might have found all the evidence. Okay. Are you really done investigating? It seems a little too quick to me. How about looking around a little more carefully? I'm sure there's something you've missed. This is what things looked like when I came home. I didn't get a glimpse of the criminals either. Can I go outside? No, I can't. Okay. They said that it doesn't look like the knock's been broken either, which means they got in another way. That's... I had the mayor run. That's what I missed. I didn't go outside. I feel like I'm playing Final Fantasy X right now. If you have nothing, if you talk to everybody and did everything, you just have to go leave and then the story folds. Okay. I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you two? Did you find anything? We're going to look around a little bit longer. How about no? Alright, then let's check the details one by one and see what you've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? Zeptium in the safe. Something about the kitchen. Probably the rare wine in the kitchen. How many of them were there? 3 or 4? A guy and a girl. The crime was carried out by a lone woman. No! God, fuck! Ah, Controller? Where did they get into the house from? They picked the front terrace 2nd floor. Point blank. What is the portrait of those? Can I just... relatives, citizens coming... Somebody who works at the Malga mine, a traveler who visited recently. Yes. Well, I guess you did a decent enough job. It looks like we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Mayor Claus, over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study? When you put it in that way, I guess there's been a number of people. That reporter from the magazine company was one. Oh, so those two came to visit you too, huh? But at the time of the crime, they were with us at Aswell's tower. I think we can cross them off the list of suspects. I see. So, Mayor Claus, were there any others? Other than that, there was only Josette. Ha ha ha, but let's not kid ourselves here. I think it'd be a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. But I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was modest and courteous. Right, Joshua? I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During that time, when the mayor put the Zeptium into the safe, that girl's eyes lit up like a hunter eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out on it, but at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student. You must be joking. Unbelievable. At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel, but she said something about taking off from Roland sometime soon. Well, it looks like we're going to have to hurry then. Estelle, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Right. Understood. I can't believe I misclicked there. But before we go to the hotel and check out what's happening, I have to thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. So, until next time, bye bye!